Hi, just thought I'd do a live feed on the Rutherford County Simplex net for those that want to hear what they sound like in my station, and also to promote Simplex. I'm about a minute and a half out on the net, so it'll be interesting to see what will happen. We usually get, I say we, it's not my net. It's handled by a couple of guys. Well, it's handled by the Rutherford County ARES people, and they do hold a very good net. So I'm looking forward to another good night. It's held once a month, and it's on 146,475 here locally. Um, Looking for more participation from our Simplex group here in Wilson, well, Middle Tennessee. We have something like 63 people on our mailing list, and I send that reminder out. But we don't get everybody participating. But I'm guessing that some of them just sit and monitor the frequency rather than, I'll just say, clutter up the airways with check-ins from very far away. I become a remote check-ins from very far away. I become a remote, an out-of-county helper, I guess you'd call it, because my signal gets out good going both southbound and northbound, and Rutherford is southwest of me. So we shall see. We'll be able to hear the net here in a moment, so bear with me. I got somebody online. I can't imagine who that is, but maybe I should have shaved for the event. But anyway, bear with me. Whoever now, we got two people online. We're doing the Rutherford County ARES Simplex net in about 3 seconds, so we'll see what happens.
Is the frequency in use?
What'd that tell you?
Is the frequency in use? Nothing heard. Calling all radio amateurs. Calling all radio amateurs. This is KI4NDN calling the Rutherford County ARES Simplex net. We meet here on Simplex frequency of 146.475 with no tone on the first Tuesday of each month at 7:30 p.m. The purpose of this net is to exercise and prepare for any event that renders normal operating procedures using the repeater systems inoperable. Please make notations of who you can hear. We encourage all surrounding counties to participate. Say again, we encourage all surrounding counties to participate. We will be using the Rutherford County Courthouse as base, taking check-ins from the north, east, south, and west. Again, this is KI4NDN. I'm operating from the grid square of Echo Mike 65 Victor Tango. Wait. K4PEW. This is KI4NDN. Over.
Hey, K4PEW. Yeah, sorry about that. I transmitted in the wrong area. This is K4PEW net control.
Okay, good to hear you, Mr. Paul. I'll show you as a northern relay if it's okay, sir.
That's what I'm here for. Looking forward to it. Back to net control.
Okay, let's see here. Kilo November 4, Charlie, Quebec.
This is KN4CCQ.
KN4CCQ. Glad you're in there, Mr. Preston. Could I show you as the Western Relay Station?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Also, Preston, I'd like to utilize you as an alternate net control, sir. Over.
I'll be glad to help out.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Now then, this is KI4NDN, Rutherford County ARES net control, Simplex net control. And also, we've got a little different scenario tonight. We're going to practice the ARRL set exercise this evening. More to come. Wait. Are there any emergency or priority traffic please call now? Nothing heard. Any relays? Nothing heard. All stations checking in are asked to give your call slowly using ITU phonetics and your grid square. We will now take stations from the northeast part of Rutherford County, and that would be Walter Hill, Atascocita, Compton, Lofton, Halls Hill, Milton, Silver Hill. In the northeastern section of Rutherford County, please call now.
Roll call 4, Charlie X-Ray Hotel, at a temporary location, not too far from the Walter Hill area.
Kilo Golf 4 Charlie X-Ray Hotel. I'll show you in mobile stationary in that area. Thank you, sir.
And we also have Kilo Delta 3 Juliet Tango. Kilo Delta 3 Juliet Tango.
Okay. Net control copies. Kilo Golf 4 Charlie X-Ray Hotel, Mr. Kevin. Kilo Delta 3 Juliet Tango Jim in a mobile set scenario. Thanks for checking in, gentlemen. Anybody else in northeastern part of Rutherford County, please call now. Okay, heard a break there. Go ahead. Nothing heard. Any relays? Nothing heard. Now let's move on around down to the eastern section of Rutherford County, east, southeast, and that would be Shiloh, Jakestown, Dilton, Kittrell, Reedville, Pleasant View, Rucker, Gum, Fosterville. Anybody in those areas, please call now. Nothing heard. Any relays? Okay, let's roll around to the southwestern portion of Rutherford County and try that. Patterson, Salem, Windrow, Barfield, Crescent, Rockvale, Concord, Mount Vernon, Allisonia, Versailles, Link, Newtown, or Midland. Anybody in that area?
November 3, November Papa Juliet.
November 3, November Papa Juliet. Name and grid square, please, sir.
Name is John. Grid square is Echo Mike 65 Sierra Tango.
Okay, November 3, November Papa Juliet, Mr. John, Echo Mike 65 Sierra Tango. Thanks for checking in, sir. Any other stations in that area? Nothing heard. Any relays? Again, nothing heard. Let's move around to the northwestern portion of Rutherford County, which includes Mona, Bethel, Florence, Blackman, Rocky Fork, Almaville, Hilltop. Anybody up in that area, please check in now.
Kilo Mike 4, November Yankee, Bill in Murfreesboro, Grid Square, Echo Mike 65 Sierra Uniform.
Kilo Mike 4, November Yankee, Mr. Bill. Echo Mike 65 Sierra Uniform. Thanks for checking in. Sound good tonight, Mr. Bill. Any other stations there? Whiskey Bravo 8, Zulu Golf Mike, Jim Square, Echo Mike 65 Romeo Whiskey. Over. Bravo 8 Zulu Golf Mike, Mr. Jim, Echo Mike 65 Romeo Whiskey. Thanks for checking in with us, Jim. Any other stations in that area, please call now. Okay, nothing heard. Any station, anywhere, anybody that would like to check into the Rutherford County ARES special session of the set exercise on Simplex this evening, please call now.
Kilo Foxtrot 4, Kilo Foxtrot Quebec, Tony.
Kilo Foxtrot 4, Kilo Foxtrot Quebec, Tony. Welcome aboard, sir. Do you happen to know your grid square, Tony?
Other than Echo Mike 66, that's about it. But I'm mobile right now, so I'm sure I'm moving through grid squares.
Okay, we'll show you his mobile, and that gives me an idea anyway. So thanks for checking in, Tony. Any other stations anywhere before we proceed with this set exercise? Call now. Nothing heard. Any relays? Okay, nothing heard. Let's say KG4CXH. This is KI4NDN. What would you like to do, sir?
Well, we can either switch over to that alternate frequency, or we can go ahead and proceed here. Whatever you want to do. You're in control. I'll follow your lead.
Okay, thank you, sir. Kilo November 4, Charlie Quebec. This is KI4NDN.
KI4NDN, KN4CCQ.
Okay, Preston. The beginning of this set, what we want to do is we want to transfer all stations to the 146.610 repeater with a negative offset of 156.7. Would you go to 146.610 with negative offset of 156.7 and set up there as net control and wait for further instructions? Over.
QSL, David. KN4CCQBQSY 146.610.
Okay, Preston. Also, and if you have capabilities to monitor this Simplex frequency, do so as well. Okay.
Copy.
Okay. Now we have officially begun the set, and it is 7:42 p.m. And we want all stations to make an adjustment and go to the 146.610 repeater, the negative offset of 156.7, and proceed with check-ins upon request. I'm going to go down through all stations and get an acknowledgement that everybody understands. K4PEW, this is KI4NDN. You understand the directions, sir?
Yes, sir. I'm going over that repeater as we speak.
Okay, thank you, Paul. See you there. Kilo Golf 4 Charlie X-Ray Hotel. This is KI4NDN. Directions clear enough, sir?
Yes, sir. Sounds good. We'll get people get over there and then everybody made it.
Okay, Mr. Kevin, if you will, I'll stay on this frequency, and if you will work with Preston and have him take the check-ins. Okay, sir?
Yes, sounds good. We'll be able to monitor both frequencies. You're going to be on this.
sir. I will monitor both frequencies, and I'll continue to seek some check-ins here. And also, you can set out your set or explain your set directions. Okay. Oh.
You won't need to pass, yeah, we'll pass the traffic on that.
Good for you, sir. See you there. Thank you. Kilo Delta 3, Juliet Tango. This is KI4NDN. Are the directions clear enough, sir, for you?
Yes, sir, clear. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Jim. See you there, sir. November 3, November Papa Juliet. Same query. Over. November 3, November Papa Juliet. This is KI4NDN. Over. Must have moved on, thanks. Kilo Mike 4, November Yankee. This is KI4NDN. Do you understand simple directions, sir? Over. He must have moved on to Whiskey Bravo 8 Zulu Golf Mike. Jim, are you still with me, sir?
LBV 8 Jim. Yes, I am. Go ahead.
Okay. Did you get the frequency and all where we can transfer over to that repeater, sir?
Affirmative. Have the information. Thank you.
Okay. See you there. Thank you. Kilo Foxtrot 4, Kilo Foxtrot Quebec. This is KI4NDN. Tony, you still with me? Okay, nothing heard. Tony must have moved on too. This is KI4NDN with the Rutherford County ARES Simplex Net. Tonight's special set exercise for us this evening. Are there any other stations that wish to check into this Simplex frequency? Over.
So Kilo 4, Charlie, Juliet Echo. Good evening, David.
Okay, good evening, Mr. Chris. Kilo 4, Charlie, Juliet Echo. Chris, real quick, have you got your grid square over?
I don't have it handy, but I can grab it for you real quick.
Not necessary, Chris, not at all. But we're going to transfer over to the 146.610 with a negative offset of 156.7 for some further activity. See you there. How about that? Over.
Roger, Roger. I'll go on over there now. K4 CJE.
Okay, thanks a lot, sir. Any other stations anywhere wishing to participate in this set exercise, Rutherford County ARES? This is KI4NDN. Call now. Any relays?
W1KOM, needing a relay.
Nothing heard.
Yeah, I've got a relay. K4PEW. Yeah, I got a relay. Yeah, David.
Okay, go ahead, Paul. Go right ahead, sir.
I believe I heard Whiskey 1 Kilo Oscar Mike, and I didn't get any of the information yet.
Okay, that's Glenn. Pretty not really necessary this evening, but I did not hear him. He was on this frequency.
I believe so. Kilo 1, Whiskey 1 Kilo Oscar Mike, you still on frequency?
Yes, I am. Whiskey 1 Kilo Oscar Mike, Grid Square Echo Mike, 66 Quebec Bravo.
Very good. That's Glenn, correct?
Yes, it is. I'm on HT.
All right, very good. Glenn's on an HT, and you know the call, Whiskey 1 Kilo Oscar Mike, and he's in Grid Square Echo Mike 66 Quebec Bravo.
Okay, I do copy Whiskey 1 Kilo Oscar Mike, Glenn, and relayed by K4PW. And he did break the noise there just a little, but I could not understand anything. He's on HT and Echo Mike 66 Quebec Bravo. Thank you, sir.
sir. That'd be great. Thank you. Point to the station.
Copy. This is Kilo November 4 Charlie, Quebec. Taking a roll for the Rutherford County ARES simulated emergency test. I think David may still be on the other frequency, and so we'll go down to K4 PEW, Paul, you on frequency?
Yes, this is K4 PEW in Mount Juliet. Name's Paul, and I'm at Echo Mike 66 Romeo Echo.
Yes, I am. Thank you.
Thank you, Jim. November 3, November, Papa Juliet, are you on the frequency? Kilo Mike 4, November, Yankee, Bill, you still with us?
This is not an open repeater.
Whiskey Bravo 8 Zulu Golf, Mike, Jim, are you on the frequency?
Station 4, any stations that are unable to move over to the other repeater.
Kilo Foxtrot 4, Kilo Foxtrot Quebec, Tony, you on the frequency? Kilo 4, Charlie, Juliet, Echo, Chris, are you around?
This is Kilo 4, Charlie, Juliet, Echo. Yeah, I made it. And I'm at Echo Mike 65, Tango X-ray. Over.
Copy, Echo Mike 65, Tango X-ray. Thank you, Chris. W1KOM, Glenn, you on here?
KI4ND, and I'm with you too, sir. Over.
Copy that. Do you copy code there, David?
That was the repeater ID. Over.
Oh, copy that. Thank you very much for clarifying my situation. I guess we're all accounted for except for 4 there, David. This is KN4CCQ back to KI4NDN.
Oh, this is Kilo Mike 4, November, Yankee. Kilo Mike 4, November, Yankee. This is KI4ND, and welcome aboard, sir. Any other stations make it over this way that have not checked in, please call now. I'll be in touch. Finally got things set up and on frequency. Over. Okay, Mr. Jim, Whiskey Bravo 8 Zulu Golf Mike, we show you on the list, sir. Thanks. A little difficult making changes sometimes, for sure. Any other stations, please call now.
Kilo 4 India November Golf, back on 610.
K4ING, I show you on the log, sir. Appreciate you checking in. Any other stations before I turn it over to Mr. Kevin? Any stations anywhere, please call now. Nothing heard. KN4CCQ, Mr. Preston, thanks for your service, sir. You still will maintain this frequency. Kilo Golf 4, Charlie X-Ray Hotel. This is KI4NDN. The net is yours, sir. Over.
Thank you, David. Appreciate it. This is KG4CXH, Kilo Golf 4, Charlie X-ray Hotel. This evening, as you're all aware, we're running a simulated emergency test and things are a little different tonight from a normal net. But we want want to run this test to test our communications capabilities on Simplex, as well as being able to move to other frequencies. Tonight, we're working with one of our served organizations, the Stones River Advanced Care Center on Haynes Drive in Murfreesboro. In this simulated emergency test, we are simulating a local disaster of a ice storm that has hit the Murfreesboro area. Again, this is a simulated exercise, and in such a situation, we would often have loss of power for an extended period of time, as well as some roadways that would be hazardous to travel on. So they've asked us to provide some emergency communications. In just a moment, I'm going to go over a radiogram, so I would ask you to get, if you have a radiogram available, get it out, ready to fill out. If not, you can just use a piece of paper and jot the information down. And at our next training session, I'd like people to bring their paper in with them, and I will read the radiogram again and to see if everyone picked up all the information. Pause.
This is KI4NDN, next control for the Rutherford County Simplex ARES net. Any stations anywhere wish to check in, please call now.
And also tonight, as part of this simulated emergency test, we are working with some out-of-county stations, as well as passing some traffic. Frank, K4ING, pause.
Nothing heard. All stations that are participating in this net are on the 146.
So Frank is passing some traffic, I understand, using CW tonight because of fan conditions to a facility in Fayetteville, which is an alternate facility for the facility we're working at, where they can transfer patients to that facility. And we appreciate Frank for doing that extra step, as well as our out-of-county stations for working with us this evening. So we'll pause for a second and then read the radiogram. Okay, this is Kilo Golf 4, Charlie X-Ray Hotel, starting with a radiogram. This is number 1, radiogram number 1, a precedence of W, whiskey, a HX of C, Charlie. Station of origin is Kilo Golf 4, Charlie X-Ray Hotel. The check count is 2525. Place of origin, Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Time filed, pause. Time filed, 7:47 local time, and the date is November 6th. This will be to John Q. Public Jr., JOHN Q. period Public PUBLIC Jr. Pause. The address is 101 Maple, as in the maple tree, 101 Maple Street, Anytown, Tennessee, ANYTOWN, Tennessee. The phone number is 555-121-1234. Again, the phone number is 555-121-1234. Pause. The email is Juliet Papa at makebelieve.com. That's Mike, Alpha, Kilo, Echo, Bravo, Echo, Lima, India. Echo Victor Echo dot com. Be ready to copy the message. The message is exercise only. John Public Senior is well, W-E-L-L, and has moved to the Community Care Center. I'll repeat. Exercise only. John Public Senior is well and has moved to the Community Care Center on County Farm Road because of the storm. Exercise only. I will repeat the message. Exercise only. John Public Senior is well and has moved to the Community Care Center on County Farm Road because of the storm. Exercise only. This is a check count of 25. It was originated by John Q. Public Sr., received, sent by John Q. Public Jr. I know that's a little confusing, but that's the way the boxes are. This is care of the Stones River Advanced Care Center, 205 Haynes, H-A-Y-N.
This is KI4NDN net control for the Rutherford County ARES Simplex net. We're conducting a set this evening, and all stations have gone to the 146.610 repeater with a negative offset of 156.7. Any stations on the air with me now? Over. K4CJE.
K4PEW.
This is WA4.
K4PEW.
Repeater.
NDN. I lost the communication with the 610 repeater. Did you as well? Roger. That's the reason I switched over here. I figured we'd all come back. It looked like 610 got knocked down right while Kevin was still finishing his radiogram. Over. Okay, I'll be standing by here. Would you momentarily assume alternate net control and take anybody else that wishes to check in here? Over. Yeah, sure. It's been a while, but yeah, I can take it. Okay, just jot down the people that come back. I got a little errand I have to take care of. Roger. K4CJE, this is KI4NDN. You are alternate net control.
Roger, David. Got it. This is K4CJE, Rutherford County ARES training net. Any stations on the frequency wishing to check in or to check back in, come now with your check in or your recheck. Over.
This is K4PEW, Paul and Mount Juliet.
This is Kilo Golf 4, Charlie X-Ray Hotel. Looks like the repeater dropped down on 14610. Just came back. I've asked you to move back to Simplex. Still, they got that message out of the back.
Okay, I've got K4PEW Paul, KG4CXH. Kevin, anybody else made it back?
WBSGM is on frequency.
All right, can somebody relay that for me? I didn't get that station's call.
Whiskey Bravo 8, Zulu Golf.
Okay, WB8ZGM. Okay, Jim, got it. Anybody else?
This is not an open
Kilo
repeater.
Delta 3, Juliet Tango. Apartment.
Kilo November 4, Charlie, come back.
I apologize. Say again your call.
This is Kilo November 4, Charlie, come back.
KN4CCQ, got you too. Roger. Okay, anybody else for the Rutherford County ARES net? Any relays? Okay, nothing heard. KG4CXH, K4CJE. Okay, I'll hand it back to you to continue with your set. Over. All right, thank you.
Can someone tell me where the repeater dropped out? Did we get the entire message of the radiogram across? Over.
This is WBSGM. You dropped out for me when you were giving the address of the center. Go ahead.
Roger, thank you, Jim. We were at care of Stone River Advanced Care Center, 205 HAYNS Drive, Murfreesboro, Tennessee, 37129. The phone number is 615-8 care of Stones River Advanced Care Center, 205 Haynes Drive, Murfreesboro, Tennessee, 37129, 615-893-5617. So, again, everyone, you should have a word count of 25 on the main message there, and that is the end of the message that we're passing. I would like, if you come to the next ARES training session, bring your sticker with you. I'll be a test. I just want to check it against what we have in the room to see if there's anything that we need to clarify better. So that's the end of that exercise. I do have information from K4ING, who was able to contact vehicle using CW. Conditions are not such that the work is good now. They did make contact there, and that was advanced information off of the vehicle off the facility. So I will go back to that control center towards CXH, if anyone has any questions or comments.
KG4CXH, okay, K4CJE, net control. Does anyone have any questions or comments for Kevin on tonight's exercise? Over. Any relays? Okay, I've got one. K4ING, K4CJE. K4ING, this is K4CJE. You read, over? I'm not copying Frank. Does anybody else hear him, or did he make it over?
This is KN4CCQ. I do not hear Frank.
Roger, sir. Thank you. KG4CXH, K4CJE.
This is KG4CXH. Go ahead.
Roger, did you have? This is just my question, but do you know what band K4ING was using to communicate on HF on CW?
No, I don't. Let me check this a second.
KI4 Indian return.
KI4 in the end. You know what band Frank was on when he was communicating with Fayetteville? Was he on that?
I spoke with him earlier, and he was going to utilize 3980, and if it was busy, 3985, I believe.
Okay, thank you. Did you get that? Over.
All right, got that. Thanks, David. All right, so he was on 75 meters, and he was CW. All right, KI4NDN. I'll pass net control back to you. This is K4CJE.
K4CJE. This is KI4NDN. I am net control at 813. Thank you, Chris, very much. Okay, this is KI4NDN, net control for the Rutherford County ARES net. Also set night for us. Are there any other stations anywhere that wish to check into this net? Please call now. Nothing heard. Any relays?
Would you see if you could wrangle up some? Over.
I will give it a try. Net control, this is K4PEW in Mount Juliet. My name is Paul. I'm looking for any check-ins, any place, anywhere, obviously within sound of my radio signal. And this is a call for check-ins for the Rutherford County ARES Simplex net. Do we have anyone who wishes to check in at this time? Nothing heard. Back to net control. I have no relays at this time.
Okay, Mr. Ball, thank you. KG4CXH is still a part of this. Would you make some brief comments on what happens if we lose commercial power in say 1, 2, 3 days quickly? Oh.
Yes, thanks, David. What happened tonight is the repeater dropped out for a little while. I don't know, maybe I talked too long and overloaded or something, or I'm not sure what exactly happened, but this is a good example of why we use Simplex, because if we're relying on one point for success, we can also have one point of failure that can knock everybody out. So by going Simplex tonight, everyone has their independent station, and we got all these points of success. So it's a real-life example of what could possibly happen. So the reason we went to the repeater tonight was that we could get the information out to everybody at one time, because we know sometimes on Simplex, not everybody hears the signal depending on where they're located. So we were doing that for two reasons. One, to switch frequencies and make sure that everyone could hit that repeater and have the correct tone put in, but also just to practice going back and forth and realizing that if that went down, we could go to Simplex. So on any night during a net, if for some reason that control just disappears during the transmission of the net, we should all go to the Simplex frequency of 146.475, no tone. So real simple to dial up or punch into your radio, and this gives us an easy alternative to go to. If that frequency is not available for some reason, we can go to other Simplex frequencies. But the automatic default should be if something's happening during the net, switch to the Simplex frequency, and if there's no net control, anybody's welcome to pick it up. Over.
Okay, Mr. Kevin, I thank you very much. Any station anywhere have a query for Kevin, call Kevin direct. Over. Okay, nothing heard. Any relays? Okay, this is a KI4NDN net control for the Rutherford County ARES net, and we had a weather event last night, and I was monitoring the entire evening, and I'm sure that there's some folks that wonder why there was no Rutherford County ARES weather net up and running. Any queries? Anybody? Anywhere?
This is KG4CXH. I was ill, but was there a Imperial weather net running? Over.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, there was. But my point was this, exactly. If you are a member of Rutherford County ARES, and there is a need for a net control station, it should be a protocol probably for someone to stand the net up. Just like tonight, if I lost ability to make contact right now, then there should be somebody who steps up and keeps the net loaded. So anybody that anybody that was there last night could have stood up a net, and I guess everyone opted not to. But anyway, just as a part of the set exercise, if you're a member of Rutherford County ARES, we should train to be available at any time when it works good for us, and stand up and net if necessary. Any comments or queries?
Yeah, it's KG4CXH. Excellent point, David. The net control is not a magic thing. Anybody is able and willing to do that is fine. So if you're in a situation and you see that a net needs to be started, you're welcome to start it up. think that's the point David's making, is that it doesn't have to be a set individual to do that. If you're participate with ARES, you're welcome to stand up and head if you think it's necessary due to the situation in your location. Back to next show.
Thank you, Kevin. A good example was tonight. K4CJE was unaware and quickly took an alternate control position and handled it perfectly. So thanks to K4CJE, and again, thanks to all stations for participating. Are there any final check-ins to this net before we close? Call now. Nothing heard. Any relays? Is there any station with any comments? Please call now.
KN4CCQ.
KN4CCQ, go right ahead, sir.
Thank you, David. Hey, I will not be available for net control next Tuesday. I will be out of town. So, someone like to take that position, step up, and do net control for that evening would be great.
Okay, Mr. Preston, very good, sir. It certainly should not be a one-man show, that's for sure. Somebody should take up the net control at least 7:31. Nobody's on there at 7:30. Somebody step up. We need to see net control. Good evening, all. 7:30. This is KI4NDN, returning the Simplex frequency to normal ampere radio use. 7:30 to all. Thank you.
Thank you everyone for participating tonight. Thank you for CXH here. Have a good evening.
K4PEW. Yeah, about wraps it up for tonight. I'm gonna leave it go with that. And it's a good hour almost. Close it out, but you can see the failures that happened. Repeater failure when they moved over to the repeater to continue with the simulated emergency test. They were trying to pass a radiogram, and in the midst of that radiogram, the repeater quit, and there was some confusion about going over to the back to Simplex, which I think was resolved. Anyway, it was fun. It was different. I'm glad it worked out, and I hope that guys listen to this. Who's not that it matters that their signal to me wasn't good, but you can get a handle on how far their signals get from where they're located, and I'm not sure where they're all located. So, yeah, I think they only had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I have 10 check-ins, but I'm not sure about that. Seems like I missed 1 or 2 on the repeater. So you guys have a great night. Hope everybody learned something from it. K4PW, and in the live stream and ending the transmit. See you.